Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. So student, in the last part of the video, we have covered exercise 5.2. Okay? And today we are going to start a new topic, that is sum of first n terms of an AP. Okay? Means suppose in an AP there are many terms are given and you have to add them. So which formula we can use to find the sum of that terms? So that thing we will study today. So let's understand this concept with the help of one example. Okay, suppose I am having a series which is in AP. Suppose there are 1 3 5 7. See student, suppose it is a sequence, and after seeing this sequence we can say it this is in AP. Okay, why this is in AP? Because the common difference of two terms, of two consecutive terms are same. See, 3, if we will take 1 comma 3, then the common difference will come 2. If we will take 3 comma 5, then again common difference will come 2. If we will take 5 comma 7, then again we can get the common difference 2. So this sequence is in AP. Okay, so suppose by seeing this sequence we can say this is R in AP. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to add these terms. How many terms are there? 1 2 3 4. So we can say these are the first 4 terms of an AP. These are the first 4 terms of an AP. Now you have to find the sum of these terms. So what will be the value? The value will be 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, which is equal to how much? 1 3 4, 4 5 9, 9 7 16. So sum of these terms is equal to how much? 16. But student, suppose you have many number of terms like that. Suppose 1 2 3 4 dot 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 up to 100, and now you have to add it. Okay, there are many terms and these terms are in AP, and you have to add these terms. So you can add it, there is no doubt that you cannot add it, you can add it, but when you will add these all number, this will take some time. Suppose here is from 1 to 100. Suppose I can give a sequence which starts from 1 and end with 1000. So that you can also add, but it will take many time, means much more time it will take. So for reducing that time, we study a new concept that is known as sum of first n terms. Means we have to add all these terms which are in AP. So which type of formula we can use? So that we will study in this topic. Okay, sum of first n terms. Okay, because if there are 3 terms then you can easily add. If there are 4 terms then you can easily add. But suppose there are 100 terms, so that you can also add, but it will take much more time to add all the terms. So for reducing the time, we study a new formula which is known as the sum of first n terms of an AP. Okay, so let's start. This formula is applicable for any AP. Okay, for any AP, and because in our course we are studying only finite AP, so we will we will able to solve the sum of only finite terms. Okay, so see, sum of n terms of an AP. Student, when I told you when you have to write a AP, so what is the first term? We know that if we have to write a AP, the AP will be, any AP can be written as, any AP can be written as A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma A plus 3D dot dot dot. And if there are only n terms, so what will be the n terms? Nth term will be A plus n minus 1 D. This is the AP na student. This is the any AP. First term is A, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D, A plus 3D, then nth term will be A plus n minus 1 D. These are the AP. Any type of AP can be written like this. Okay. Now what we are going to study? we are studying sum of first n terms, and by seeing this AP we can say how many terms are there. There are how many terms? N terms. First term, second term, third term, and the last one is the nth term. So from here to here, how many terms are there? N terms. So what we have to do? We have to add these all terms. We have to add all these terms of an AP. So we have to add this all term now. So this can be written as for sum, and suppose if I will add all this term, so what I will write a plus, this is the first term, then after that a plus d, that is the second term, then what I will write a plus 2d, then what I will write a plus 3d, up to where I will write a plus n minus 1d. What I have done, I have added all these terms, and when I will added all these terms, that can be denoted by capital S, as for sum. Suppose it is equation number 1, student. Suppose it is equation number 1. Now what do you do? First you have written like from the starting now you reverse the term. Means in the first case, first term was a, second term was a plus d, third term was a plus 2d. Now in the second case, suppose you have to add three numbers, 1, 2, 3, you have to add. So their sum can be written as s equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. It can be written or it can also be written like this, 3 plus 2 plus 1, because both will give the same value. It will give because changing the order will not affect the sum. So in the first case I have added them directly, and in the second case, suppose it is also as, I will start from the last term. So what will be the first term here? Here will be first term is a plus n minus 1d. Then after that what will come? See, now we have to move in this direction. So after that it will come. There is not so much space, that's why I am writing like that. S equal to, here will be a plus n minus 1d. Okay. After that a plus n minus 2d. After that a plus n minus 3d dot dot dot. After that in the first term a will come. It is clear or not, student? And before that what will come? A plus d and then plus a. In the first case I have added all the terms in the proper manner, means from starting to last. In the second case I have reversed the term, means whatever will be the last term in the first case, that will become the first term in the second case. Okay, and so on. So see student, now what you do, this is the equation number 2. Now what you do, you add these two terms. Okay, so when you will add these two terms, these two equations, so s plus s will become 2s. S plus s will become 2s. Now see, that term will be added to this term now. That term will be added to this term. So see, these two will add together. So see, I am solving directly. So a plus a will become 2a and plus n minus 1d. Okay, when these two terms will be added, it will come 2a plus n minus 1d. Now students see, now this term is added to this term. Now this term will add to this term. So what will become? Again a plus a will become 2a, and see, here is d, and when this bracket will open, and d minus 2d will come. So when you will solve it, you will get d plus and d minus 2d. This will come. When you will solve these two, this will come only. Okay. Now third case will be 2a plus, see, here is 2d and here will come nd minus 2d. So nd minus 2d, okay, nd minus 3d, सॉरी nd minus 3d, ऐसे ही ऐड करते जाएंगे. Now what will be the last term? See, here is a, here is a, so here will be 2a and plus and minus 1d. Okay, so that result will come. That result will come. What I have done, first I have written the terms of AP, that is a plus 2d, a plus 3d up to a plus n minus 1d. Now I have to add them, so I have written s and I have added all these terms. So a plus d plus a plus 2d plus a plus 3d up to a plus n minus 1d. So this I have done as equation number 1. Now what I have done in the second case, I have reversed the term. Means whatever term was last in the first case, that will become the first in the second case. So I have reversed the order. So see, this term will be a plus 1, a plus n minus 1d. Now before that, which term will come? One less than term will come. So a plus n minus 2d will come. Then again a plus n minus 3d will come. Up to second last term will come a plus d, and the last term will come a. Now what I have done, I have added these corresponding terms together. Okay, I have added these corresponding terms together. Means I have added first to last, second to second last, third to third last, like that. So when these two will be added, it will become 2a plus n minus 1d. When these two will be added, it will become 2a, and here is d, and here is nd minus 2d. Again in this case, 2a plus 2d plus nd minus 3d plus dot 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 up to the last case, that is a plus a, that is 2a plus n minus 1d. Because not the space is here, that's why I have written like this. So say student, now I am writing in the upside. Okay, this proof is also given in your book. You can understand from the book also. See, after this I am writing in the upside. So 2s. Now student, this term is written as 2a plus n minus 1d. This term. Now when you will solve this term, this term, so again it will come 2a. See, d minus 2d will become minus d, and when nd minus g में से d common आएगा, तो again it will come n minus 1d. When you will solve these things ना, it will come only. Again this will come 2a plus n minus 1d dot dot dot, and last term also 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, see, it means in all the brackets 2a plus n minus d will come. Okay, now student, or I can write in proper manner. See, 2s equal to 2a plus n minus 1d plus 2a plus n minus 1d plus 2a plus n minus 1d plus dot 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 plus 2a plus n minus 1d. Now student, tell me one thing. Suppose you have, see, same thing are coming in each bracket. Suppose you are having a 10 rupees note, and 10 rupees note you are having how much? 20. 10 rupees note, how much you are having? 20. So what will be the values of all the notes? Suppose you are having 10 rupees notes, okay, and how many 10 rupees notes? 20. So how much money you are having? 10 into 20, that means 200 na? 200 na? Same concept will apply here also. See, this particular term 2a plus n minus 1d is coming in all the terms, and in the starting I have told you how many terms are there in the AP. There are n terms. It means from here to here, how many terms are here? N terms. So what will be their sum? So what will be their sum? Their sum will be 2s equal to n into 2a plus n minus 1d. their sum will be n into why I have multiplied n. Suppose 10, 10, 10, dot dot dot. How many times? 10 times. 10 times means 10 is coming 10 times. So what will be the sum? Sum will be 10 into 10 now. 10 because number of times is 10 and the number of value is also 10. So 10 into 10. Similarly, 2a plus n minus d was coming how many times? N times. So their sum will be n into 2a plus n minus 1 d. Okay. So 2s equal to n in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d, or s equal to n upon 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So this is the formula of first n terms of an AP. Okay, this is the formula of first n terms of an AP. Now note down it. I hope it is clear to all of you. So sum of first n terms of an AP is s equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. N is known as number of term, a is known as the first term, and d is known as the common difference. So this is the formula. Okay. So sum of first n terms of an AP is S for sum, n for n term. So Sn equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. Why I have written Sn? S for sum and n for first n terms. Okay, this is the formula. Now one more formula. See, this you can memorize. Now see, this can also be written as Sn equal to n by 2 is equal to, now 2a I can write now a plus n minus 1 d. Student, this thing can be written like this also now because when I have explained the concept of the sum of first n terms, so I told you how many terms was in the AP. There was n terms, so it means the nth term will be its last term. The nth term will be its last term because in the AP there are only n terms. Okay, so it means the nth term will be the last term, and we know that last term L equal to a plus n minus 1 d. This we know. Now see, so Sn was equal to n by 2, and that is a plus n minus 1 d. This is, now in place of this all we can put small l See, this is the first formula, and with the help of this formula we can derive one more formula. What is the formula? This 2a can be written as a plus n minus 1 d, and because in the starting in the given AP there were only n terms, so it means that its nth term will be its last term. So we know that L equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So in this given equation I have put a plus n minus 1 d. So in place of that I can put what? I can put a plus L. In place of this I can put L. So this is also the formula of nth term. In this case there is no L, and in this case there is L. Both are the same formula. It is in the terms of first term and the common difference, and it is in the terms of first term and the last term. N by 2 will be same in both the formula. So these two are the formula of sum of first n terms of an AP. If you know this formula, then you can easily learn this formula also, okay? Because this formula comes with the help of this only. So this is the last formula or last part of this chapter. So based upon this formula, I will tell you 4 or 5 questions, and the remaining question you will solve by yourself, so that this chapter will be finished, okay? Because CBSE also reduced the syllabus of the class 10th, you have seen also. So the sum of first n terms of an AP is Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, and one more formula, Sn equal to n by 2, a plus L. It's your wish which formula you want to use, okay? It's your wish. If the last term is given, then you can easily apply this formula, and if the last term is not given, then you can use this formula. It's your wish. You will understand much more when you will solve question, okay? So I think you have written that thing. So let's solve some question based upon that, okay? Now, one example for you. Example. Find the sum of first 22 terms of the AP, and the AP is 8, 3, minus 2, ... okay? So in the question, what you have to do? You have to find the sum of first 22. How many terms? 22 terms. It means in place of n, what is there? 22. So it means n equal to 22. Because in the formula, I told you the sum of first n terms, and in place of first n terms, here is given first 22 terms. So it means n equal to 22. Means up to 22 terms we have to find the sum. And AP is 8, 3, minus 2. So first term, that is, by the question, first term, that is A equal to how much? 8, and common difference, that is small d, equal to how much? 3 minus 8. It means it is minus 5. So first term we have calculated, common difference we have calculated. So what is the formula of first n terms? So sum of first n terms of an AP is what, student? Sn equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So it is the formula of first n terms, but up to how many terms we have to find the sum? Up to 22 terms. So in place of n, what we will put? We will put 22. So S22, it is the meaning of sum of first 22 terms. So where is n? Put the value of n, that is 22. So 22 upon 2 in bracket 2 into the value of a is 8 plus 22 minus 1 into minus 5. Now this will be cancelled 11 times. So 11, 2 into 8, 16 plus 22 minus 1, 21, and into minus 5. Now 11, 16, see plus minus will be minus, and 21 into 5, 105. So 11 into, because 11 in this bracket there is no sign, it means multiply sign is there. So 11 into 105 minus 16, how much? That will be minus 89. So when you will multiply it, you will get 11 nines are 99, carry 9, 11 eights are 88, and 9 97. Minus 979. So the sum of first 22 term is minus 979. So see how simple the method it is. Okay, just you have to learn the formula, and after that you have to just apply. It is the formula of first n terms, and because we have to find the sum of only 22 terms, first 22 terms, so in place of n we can put 22. Now many types of question can be asked. Suppose in this question you have to find the sum of first 50 terms, so in place of n you will put 50. Suppose you have to find the sum of first 100 terms, so in place of n you will put 100. So formula is the same, just you have to change the value of small n. Now one more example for you. I can give 8 or 9 examples for you so that you can easily solve the exercise question, so that you will not face any problem while solving the exercises. Okay. Again, this is also the example. Find the sum of first n natural numbers. First n natural numbers. In place of n there can be anything. Okay, so natural number start from, we know now, we know that natural numbers start from, natural numbers are from where natural numbers start, that is 1. Natural numbers are also known as counting numbers. So 1, 2, 3, up to how many term? N natural number, means suppose n. We don't know the value of n, we just know n natural numbers. So we have to add this first natural numbers. So see, what we have to do? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, up to where we have to add? Up to n we have to add. So it means that from 1 to n, how many terms are there? N terms are there. Suppose n equal to 100, so it means we have to find the sum of first 100 natural number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 100. So how many terms will be? 100. But here is how many terms are there? N. So we have to find the sum of first n natural numbers. N can be anything. If n is equal to 50, so it can be understand like that, sum of first 50 natural number. If n equal to 80, then it can be read as sum of first 80 natural numbers. So the value of n can be anything. So because here is only n natural numbers, so there are n terms will be there. So see, by seeing the natural number, what will be the first term? First term will be 1, because natural numbers start from 1. What will be the common difference? Common difference is d. We all know that common difference is d, and that is calculated by difference of two consecutive numbers, that is 2 minus 1. So 1. Okay. What we have done now, we have added all these numbers. So that's why this is known as the sum. This is known as the sum. These are the natural numbers and it is the sum of the natural number. So if these are the natural numbers, so by seeing the natural number we can see all natural numbers are in AP because their common difference is same. See, the common difference is also 1 here, here is also 1, then also 1, it will always come 1. So natural number always forms an AP. So its first term is A, that is 1. Common difference is also 1. And number of terms is also n. Number of terms, that is small n. So sum of first and natural number, that is Sn equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. Okay, because we don't know the value of n, so it will be Sn only. Sn equal to n by 2. Now the value of a is 1, so 2 into 1 plus the value of n is also n minus 1 into 1, because the value of d is also 1. So Sn equal to n by 2. Now it will become 2, and see, 1 is multiplied to this, it will become n minus 1. So Sn will be equal to n by 2. Now 2 minus 1 will be 1 plus n. Now write in the sequence, so Sn equal to n by 2 in bracket n plus 1. So this is the formula of sum of first and natural number. अब इसी में आपको ये बोल दिया जाए कि फाइंड द सम ऑफ फर्स्ट 100 नेचुरल नंबर, सो n के जगह क्या पुट कर दोगे, 100. इसी में आपको ये बोल दिया जाए फाइंड द सम ऑफ फर्स्ट 20 नेचुरल नंबर, सो इन प्लेस ऑफ n व्हाट यू विल पुट 20. तो अगर आपको ये याद रहेगा तो आप कितने भी टर्म्स तक नेचुरल नंबर का सम निकाल सकते हो. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी यूजफुल फॉर्मूला फॉर द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम ऑल्सो. ओके, सो दिस इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ सम ऑफ फर्स्ट एंड नेचुरल नंबर. when you have to calculate the sum of first 1000 natural number, so in place of n you will put 1000, so you can get the sum of first 1000 natural number. And if you have to know the sum of first n natural number, so this is the formula of sum of first and natural number. This formula is very useful, student, very very useful, and it will help you to solve the question very fastly. If you know the formula, you can easily solve. So I hope whatever things I taught you today, you have understood. There are many more questions based upon the sum of n terms, which we will discuss in the next part of the video. So till then, have a nice day. Take care, children. Thank you.